Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. In the last episode, we worked on our goods production over here. Trying to get various materials through, like paper, setting up a new steel production line to get steel in there, and then distributing some goods into our first city over here. Mold Day? Something along those lines. So, with that, we have one more input that these guys need to fully operate. They're going to work fine for the moment, but we could use some silver for this factory over here. So, we have a silver mine way up there. And the closest silver mill in the area is right here. So we're going to have to get our silver ore from there to here. And there are a number of ways that we could potentially do that. I would like to continue to reuse the same tracks, but we're already running into traffic issues. So I wonder if we couldn't come up with a different path to make that work. All right, well, let's get things moving. And then let's at least start at this end. Let's see. The thing is, do I want to get a train station all the way up in here? Let's see. Let's just take a look at what we would be involved. I mean, we could do something really, really short. Which could work. Because it doesn't really need to hold too much. Maybe not quite that short. Yeah, that's not terrible. Bunch of new locomotives. Let's see. How long could I get away with this without causing real trouble? Oh, not too bad. We can all go to 240 meters. Okay. This isn't going to be as big of a problem as I thought it was. All right, drop it in. And we do have a pretty heavy cut in there, but it's not bad. All right, we're going to go with the same rail speed that I've been using, 110. Because again, we don't really have any wagons that really let us go much faster than that. So there really isn't any point to making freight lines that go faster than that. Yet. Oslo wants tools. Alright. I wanted to follow the contours. It's going to involve a really heavy radius, but we can do something along those lines. Maybe something that looks a little bit more... No. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, 1 million. That's fine. We can afford that. All right, so what we're going to want is we're going to want this line to kind of slot in over here. So let's see what we can do about that. Actually, it's going to be far easier to do something like this. And we're going to go ahead and double track this. So let me go ahead and do that before we go too much further. Bridge, pillar, collision. Because of course we have a bridge, pillar, collision. Where? No bridge, pillar, collision. See? As I said. No bridge, pillar, collision. All right. So, if we were to break off a rail to swing out of here, attach to that, it would work. Now on this end, we'd use that bridge. And we'd actually probably just continue to use that green bridge. Save that gray bridge over there. $2.4 million. You know what? That's fine. And it maintains speed. It does maintain speed. Good. Oh, hold on. Well, I had to sneeze a couple of times, but that wasn't what I was noticing here. This is what I was noticing here. Forgot that we need to add in entrances for the tunnel. All right. There we go. Much better. And so let's get the signals in. And then, that came out as a bit of a mess, didn't it? All right, hold on. I'm trying to be more conscious about this sort of stuff in this series, is making sure that these junctions look the way they should. There, come out flat. And then you can attach over there. There we go. And then that should look a lot better on this side. Yes, okay. Now we can make sure that we have our signaling the way that it should be. All right. And make sure that we get some signaling over here. That should work. Now, so we're coming out of here, we're hitting on this line, and then we need to get from here over to, at the very least, here. And squeezing that in is going to be interesting. Don't want to come into this station at all, actually. Because if I come into that station there, right, then I'm going to have to shift the ore over to there on the roads. And these roads are already pretty heavily trafficked. It would be better if I could just bring it in directly via rail. Right? If I were to do something like this, how far? Yeah. Okay. And then we would need to wrap around, sneak through here past this farm. Get past or through, over all these roads, swing around, and get on this line over here, most likely. Kongsberg, is there something a new cargo type? We don't really have a lot of space. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's see. Yeah, that's a tools factory that needs to stay exactly where it is. Actually, I think we want to change the angle on that. Hold on. Really wasn't paying attention where I was pointing those tracks. Let's see, it would be better if the tracks went something like that. Oh, having that same issue there. Hold on. Let's take this one first, then. Make sure you are nice and level. Alright, and we cross over that road, because there's nothing using that road. And then we want to swing around. I think we're going to use an elevated viaduct to get over all this stuff. I don't want to be over there. Alright, let's take it from this direction. We want to kind of aim in this direction. And then we want an elevated viaduct to get us through there. All right. Looks like new trams. Okay. Use connect there. Looks good. We'll split the track over here. And that works. All right, do it. Now, this road is going to have to get rerouted. Or just removed. You know what? I say it just gets removed, and we replace that road with, because it isn't breaking anything. With a road there. Alright, easy enough. Alright, and so there is our silver routes. From there to there. As soon as the autosave decides to finish. of some color. And train freight. We're going to call that mold silver. Good. Now, the question is, can I get a train on that from our existing depots? I mean, I probably could. I probably could. I could use that depot, I would think, because then we could just send a train up this route. Yeah, we'll just use this depot, and hopefully it doesn't cause a traffic jam. All right. We did get some new locomotives. So what are we looking for? Probably speed. But we're also going to be considering tractive efforts. We have the Paris Orleans, or Orléans. Let's see, 1600 kilowatts with 86 kilonewtons of tractive effort. And a top speed of 120 kilometers per hour. That feels more like a passenger train. Because let's see, the 10-wheeler that we've been using, 160 kilonewtons of tractive effort. We probably want at least somewhere around there. We have the GNR C1442 Large Atlantic. 121 kilometers per hour. Again, we can't really go that fast. So top speed actually really doesn't matter. We need to carry silver ore, which we can use with these GWR wagons at 97. Or we just use a standard gondola at 80. Okay. So let's switch this up. The tractive effort. It's still like the best tractive effort train locomotive we have is that 10-wheeler for cargo. A35. (442) Atlantic. 100. We could use that to get a little bit more power. Okay. It's a little bit pricier. See, that would be even pricier. Let's throw the 442 Atlantic in here. It's one of our newest locomotives. It's pretty good. It's probably what we would want to upgrade our 10-wheelers to anyway. At least at the moment. I think we'll have more options for locomotives when we start upgrading our passenger lines, which is what we're going to need to be doing here very soon. Probably once we're done here. Okay, cargo. Do I want to go with speed? That's a 12 capacity. 23. Let's see, that has a capacity of 5. 6. 57,000 per year. These are actually overall cheaper. 20 tons. These way less. Yeah, we're gonna go with this gondola. I mean, it'll allow for a little more speed. It is where we're getting the extra cost. But I think it should be alright. Let's go with gondolas. Let's add something like 120 capacity. 8 million. Buy it. Oop, I forgot to color it. It's alright. We can do that on the fly. Alright, we'll see if that thing makes any money. And we already have lots of silver ore appearing here. That's good. Now, what we would need to do is we need to get the silver bars from there to there. And I think I'm going to use can stats on their own dedicated road. There we go. No, actually, we want to use that road. Yeah, yeah, like that. Is that a road depot? Indeed it is. Get me like, I don't know. 12 of those. Oh, I didn't actually create a line for them yet. Alright, from there to there. With, maybe that color. Yep. This is going to be road freight gold silver. Okay. Now, I've learned a little bit of the lesson here. What I want to do is go here and say the only thing that you do at here is the only thing you do is you load silver. That is it. And the only thing you do here is you unload silver. That is it. Okay, there we go. Now the question is, train. Oh, did we actually get this thing all signaled? No, I did not. Let's do that. Just in case I do ever actually put multiple trains on this line. Alright, are you hitting top speed? You are hitting top speed, fully loaded. Excellent. And here is what I want to know. Will you pull a profit? You will, in fact, pull a profit. Excellent. And now we should be getting some silver bars. We are getting silver bars. Very good. And we're now starting to move them. Alright, and that means that all of these guys should now be fully armed and operational. Now, there are two... As well as one more thing that I need to do. I'm not worrying about the third type right now. We'll get around to those. Man, this is a bit of a confusing mess. Alright, so what we're gonna do next is we need to get the goods distributed to the various cities that need them. So Bergen, Opdal, Storjord over there. And, well, we're already delivering here, so that's fine. So, yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing next time, is getting those goods distributed. And then I think we're going to turn our attention back to our passenger network. We need to evaluate and upgrade, potentially, the passenger trains, and then thinking about the next phase of expansion to the passenger network. We have a few things we need to do. We have Harstad here that needs to be added to the passenger network. We have Brecken down here that could use some passengers. And then we can start expanding our passenger network across the river and down into these areas for Gothenburg, Karlstad, Falun, so forth and so on. All right, so that is the agenda for the foreseeable future. All right, well, for now, we'll stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.